DECHRA, DECRA chemicals, well, pharmaceuticals even, sorry. Yeah, here we are. It looks like quite a nice building actually, but what we'll do is we'll read the bump first. So it says, our business, our purpose is to sustain improvement of global animal health and welfare. So it's animal pharmaceuticals. So DECRA is a global specialist in veterinary pharmaceuticals and related products and businesses. Our expertise is in the development, manufacture and marketing and sales of high quality products. So they're exclusively for veterinarians worldwide. So you can't get their products if you're not a vet. It says they are a global leader in endocrinology. I can't even say that. That's ridiculous. Can anyone else help me out there in the comments? So endocrinology. I might have got it right there. Topical dermatology, and they have a broad portfolio of anaesthetics and products for treatment of pain. So that's in animals and stuff. So I can imagine this place has got quite a lot of well, deliveries of chemicals and such like, with it being a pharmaceuticals place. So this is gate 1. The goods in. Yes, yeah, I'm doing a little recording of the place.
You're not allowed to, of this company.
Not allowed to of this company?
This company, it's non-consignor, we're not allowed anything out.
Non-consignor? What does that mean?
It means that we're registered with government for sending stuff out.
Oh, right, but that doesn't stop me kind of doing a little kind of...
as long as you do it off the... you can't get any of the premises in.
Oh, I am doing, that's what I'm doing, I'm filming the premises as well, yeah.
It's not a public place, you can, up to the barriers, fine. But because this is private property, you cannot do it.
Why is that?
Because you can't, it's registered, but I'm not going into it, but you can't take videos of the company and the...
Today, we're on the outskirts of a pharmaceutical facility, a place that staff consider highly sensitive. From the moment our auditor steps onto the public pavement, security guards are certain filming isn't allowed. But is that actually true? Public rights versus private policy is about to be tested. The tension is immediate. Our auditor calmly asserts his right to record from public spaces, while staff insist their rules override law. This is a classic clash between perception, procedure, and actual legal boundaries. Let's see how it unfolds.
Reporting you then, you'll go to higher bosses because you're not allowed
to the higher bosses?
Yeah.
Just tell them there's a guy here with a camera and a drone.
Yeah, and they'll go mental.
They'll go mental?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it.
There you go, she's still shouting, she's shouting nowhere. Unbelievable. Right, so not allowed to do it because that was a pretty flimsy argument, that one, really. You're not allowed to do it just because you're not allowed to do it. Anyway, right, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the rest of the gates pretty shortly. Gate 2 and gate 3, but she's obviously got to get someone, so hopefully they'll probably just kind of let her know that you know, it's not something, it's something that's out of their control basically, isn't it? So there we are. And we've got more people coming by the looks of it. Reverse parking without a banksman. No reverse parking. Hey, you alright? Hey. Say again, sir.
What are you doing?
Yeah, good. You?
Are you taking videos or photos of our site?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk the perimeter and just get basically all the sighting on camera, well, record it basically, and then I've got my drone with me in my backpack today. I'm going to fly over the building to get into, basically people will be interested in what's going on inside here, won't they? So I'm going to fly over, get some aerial shots, and then that's it really, kind of.
Okay, are you from a company?
No, not from a company.
Security for non-consignors, obviously.
Yeah, no, don't worry, Jane, I'll take care of it. So we can't allow any full filming of our site because of the nature of what we do. We're a pharmaceutical factory. We're Home Office registered with the licenses. Security is the utmost. So we can't allow any filming or footage without consent on our site, buddy.
You can't?
No.
Oh, I can. That's what I mean. I'm allowing it for myself, if you know what I mean, because it just.
But you can't film on our site, but you can't film our site.
I've just spoke to this lady here, she said the same thing. What prevents me from doing that?
Because of the highly sensitive nature of the work we do, it's a risk to our security. If you do that, we're basically filming our entire site. I could think that you're scoping our site out to burglars.
Oh yeah, you could think anything, couldn't you really? You could think anything.
Here's some context. The facility is DECRA, a global specialist in veterinary pharmaceuticals. Their work is highly regulated, involving sensitive chemicals and products strictly for licensed veterinarians. From a security standpoint, they have reason to be cautious. But notice the difference between safety and legal authority. Being home office registered or producing sensitive materials doesn't create a blanket ban on public filming. Our auditor knows this, and his approach balances curiosity, public interest, and
literally it's just for social media, so people will be really interested in the kind of the goings on, like what's actually going on and stuff. And you know, obviously I'll be filming from the outside, I'm not coming on, but the drone will be going in and just having a little look, you know, into the airspace above.
We don't give you consent to do that. You can't send a drone over our site and have them film our site.
Why?
Because it's against our security policy.
Oh, yeah, your policy though, not law. It's not against the law, is it?
That's fine, but I don't know what the laws or drones are, but I would be fairly confident to think that surely it's not right to bring a drone onto private property and start filming our site. I mean, what if that drone landed on someone and hurt them? Just from a safety standpoint.
Yeah.
You know, what if there's a wagon? What if it distracts someone and they get injured? It's just, I can't. It's not right. Surely it can't be right. I can't say it's not legal because I don't know the law, but that's why I want to check with the police. I want to get their steer on it. But for me, can you stop what you're doing at the moment just whilst I find out from the police?
No, I've literally come a long way today to have a look at this place, to get this footage. So I'm going to continue, and obviously I'll probably come back time you get through to 111. But I'll just correct you on that. It is actually legal to fly a drone over anywhere really, apart from a flight restriction zone.
I know you're filming us at the moment, but the other thing is, I don't consent to you filming me.
Oh, you don't need a consent. You've just walked up to the camera. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be filmed, you know what I mean? You might as well just not.
Yeah, but if that footage appears of me, I don't want my footage of me on YouTube. You know, surely that's going to breach our privacy.
Now, the first challenge. A security guard confronts him, claiming he cannot film the company. The argument? The company is private and registered with the government. The reasoning is thin. She's relying on policy, not law. Our auditor remains calm, asking questions, probing for specifics. Notice how the guard's certainty contrasts sharply with the fragility of her claim. From a legal perspective, filming from public property is allowed. Security policy cannot override that. This is where
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Hey, you can see everything from here. Wow. Do you want to have a look?
No, I don't.
Told you you'd be walking back in.
No, I'm going for my fucking car. I ain't doing no wrong shit.
He's talking to the police?
He's talking to the police now.
Why would that bother me?
Well, the thing that gets me is you're leaving your face covered as well.
No, I'm not, look.
Oh yeah, you were because you've had your mask on all the time.
No, I had a mask up. I haven't got everything covered, have I? I've got a what do you call it, and I've got a surgical mask on.
Oh yeah, it's still covering your face, isn't it? So no one can see who you are. Why don't you go and ask people if you can video it instead of just doing it? Or you just do it to wind people up?
Well, how would I ask? How would I? You would be even more.
Reception there. You can buzz to go into reception and go into reception and ask.
Yeah, but I always film. So it's not fair, is it, if I walk into reception and film the receptionist, is it? So I always have to film because I have to keep a record of what happened, because sometimes when people phone the police, I'm not saying you guys will, but sometimes People lie to the police. They'll say things like, oh, this or this, that. That's what the police have done. Because the police won't come.
Someone actually act rather than just filming stuff.
Why would I ask? That doesn't make sense, does it? It's what, polite to ask before you start filming a private company. But why would I though? Because the thing being, if I ask, you would say no.
Probably.
Yeah, but so
It's
what?
common courtesy to ask before you start filming a private company.
So why would I ask to do something that I'm allowed to do anyway when you're going to say no?
Well, it's a private company. I don't know how you're allowed to film public places. Yes, I know you've got every right to film wherever you want. People on public places, anything on public places, inside police stations, public buildings, anything. But this is private, not public.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, does it? There's no law that says you can't film a private building, is there?
Things escalate when our auditor mentions using a drone for aerial shots. Immediately, staff shift into alarm mode, claiming it's against security policy and potentially dangerous. The classic fear tactic, suggesting the drone could enable criminal activity. But here's the nuance. Flying a drone over a property isn't inherently illegal from public airspace, only when restricted or causing harm. Our auditor's calm explanation highlights the difference between perception and legal reality. This exchange shows how quickly security concerns can
Oh my god. Yeah, she's running to get round. What'd be funny is if she comes back here, I might just walk back to gate 1 and then back to gate 2 again, just to see whether or not she can keep up. Anyway, this is the reception. This is the one that I apparently could buzz through to. It is gate 2, obviously, like we say, the reception. And we've got this lady, we've got somebody coming out, look. It's just, this lady's back again, look. And then we've got the buzzer. I think that's the buzzer that we kind of buzz in. Swipe the card. Try not to get this personal card because I know what I like. I know I can do it, but I don't mind. I won't do anything. So we've got this lady here again. What's your name?
I'm not telling you. You know, you don't need that.
All right, but it's courteous to identify, though, isn't it? If you enforce.
Have you identified yourself?
I don't need to. I'm not enforcing security for a building. Right. Okay then. So we've got yeah, that's it really. You've got your visitors parking to that side. It is quite a low building, if you know what I mean. So there's not lots of floors and stuff, but with it being so flat, it is quite there's quite a lot of ground to make up. So you have to walk around the whole lot. They have got electric charge points up there. Oops, she's following me again. Am I okay to give you a nickname, or would you be offended?
I'd be very offended.
Okay, I won't do that then. Okay. She is very offended if I called her a nickname, if I made a nickname up for her, so I'm not here to offend people, so I just wanted to refer to the lady. I just call her the lady. So
a manager arrives, repeating the same claims. Filming is prohibited due to the highly sensitive nature of their operations. He even suggests a police call for guidance. Yet again, this illustrates a common misunderstanding. Policy is not law. Public filming is generally lawful unless explicitly restricted by legislation or safety concerns. Notice the auditor's measured response. He acknowledges concerns but continues to assert his rights. This is a textbook example of navigating private property security versus public filming rights.
Right, for any purpose?
yeah, my own purpose.
Right, okay. Well, this facility here, as I'm sure you just overheard, they basically don't want people flying drones over and capturing footage over their site.
Well, that's a bit tough.
Why is it a bit tough? Can you explain that to me?
What do you mean?
What's the weight of the drone?
The weight of this drone is 249 grams.
Right, okay. So it's classed as what in your eyes?
This is a toy, is this?
Right, okay. So have you had the camera turned on to record footage?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Pardon?
I'd rather not say.
Right. Well, why would you rather not say?
Oh, I don't need to do it. I'm just here flying the drone, and you two have come over just bothering me, basically.
I'm not bothering you.
Oh, that. Oh.
Why have you put it away?
What do you mean, why have I put it away?
Right.
And what do you do with the footage?
I'd rather not say, like I said.
I'm just
We're
curious.
just asking
Yeah.
you a question, that's all.
I've got a drone. I just want to know what you do with the footage.
I'm just a bit confused as to why you are so cagey about me asking questions.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not cagey, it's just that I've got stuff to be doing, you know what I mean? And you've come over, you've asked me a couple of questions. I'm literally just tell you what I'm doing. I'm here, I'm just flying my drone, I'm just doing a bit of filming out in public, and that's it really, that's all you need to know.
Well, do you mind giving us your details?
My details?
Yes, your details.
I'd rather not.
Well, that's not the answer to the question that I asked though, is it? Would you mind, as in, are you going to, or are you going to refuse?
It depends what section of the law you're using when you request those.
I'm not using any section of the law.
Yeah.
The conversation now pivots to privacy and potential security risks. Staff worry that filming could expose vulnerabilities, while the auditor points out the difference between policy, perception, and law. Could someone theoretically misuse footage? Sure, but that doesn't negate his right to record from public property. He even references Google Maps, highlighting the disproportionate fear compared to reality. This segment is a reminder. Knowing your rights